Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox. So Kawerik, he is ready. It's the showcase. I'm gonna start off with Golem 11. We have a defense breaker. We have greater attack buff. Kawerik, he's plus 15 skill ups. Let me show you his stats real quick here. So he deals a lot of damage. That's his skills with the skill ups. I don't have memory imprint or imprints. His CP is high because he's got high base speed and high base attack. So his stats, his speed is not that high, but his skill 2 deals more damage based on the target's speed. So I just wanted to see like some big numbers. So yeah, we'll roll with these stats. That's his gear. I needed to run this chest to get 100% crit chance on him. This necklace is pretty insane. This is on my third account on the Europe server, guys. So the gear level is not, of course, as good as on my global account. Number 1. So the rest of the team, I have Mascot Hazel. I just threw some gear on her just so I could have the greater attack buff. And let's move on to Fire Ken here. He's missing some effectiveness. 55% effectiveness is definitely what you want to have, what you want to aim for in PVE. But yeah, we're going to be rocking 39. Hopefully, you know, these defense breaks don't get resisted. So let's move on to Mascot Hazel here. A solid hero. I mean, the gear is pretty garbage on her. I just wanted some speed, decent survival, some effectiveness. 55% of course would be the right amount. Rod of Amaryllis, allowing her to heal more often. She's got plus 15 skill ups. Well, who cares about the damage increase on skill 1? I just went with it, whatever. Okay, so let's start it off here. It's gonna be a 3-man setup with a Fodder. Okay, let's see those numbers, man. Let's see those numbers. So of course, if I had some memory imprints, it would be crazier. If let's say like Daydream Joker deals more damage based on the target's max health. So against like ads, of course, like the first wave, it's not helping as much. Oh, rip the defense break here. We're gonna have the greater attack buff here. So he's gonna open up with his skill 3. That's the thing you have to understand. He's using skill 3 instead of 2. So almost able to one-shot the first wave with greater attack buff with the amount of attack and critical hit damage that I have. That's pretty cool. He doesn't penetrate 30% defense with the skill number 3 if he doesn't have the speed buff. Oh my god, look at that damage. 44,900. Man, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy damage. But it's with greater attack buff. It's definitely a ton of damage. But the thing is, you are dealing 30% more damage versus the Golem here if you have fire elemental heroes. So fire element is dealing 30% more damage. Oh, the dual attack here. I want to see his skill 1 and skill 3 when the target is defense broken. Fire Ken is just amazing here, of course. Golem 11, guys. I mean, just Golem is not a place you want to farm. You know, it's not a place you want to spend most of your time in. You want to farm Wyvern 11. You want to farm Banshee. You want to farm Mascot Hunt if you need some the sets out of there. The thing is, Wyvern with the speed set, you get more value out of the sets in Wyvern compared to Golem. I wish I had a solid speed set for him, but I had to do it on this account. What was it? 28,000 on the one that was defense broken. So I didn't have the Molagoras to skill him up on account number 1 for the speed gear, so I had to do it on this one. Okay, come on here. Land the defense break. Oh man. 19.3k. No greater attack buff. No defense break. This Golem has a pretty high amount of defense. Oh my god, really? No defense break again? Oh man, almost 20k with the skill 1. It's yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So the multipliers on him, they are good. They definitely are good, and he also scales based on his speed on skill 1 and 3, and the skill 2, like I said, is based, like the additional damage is based on the target speed, and the multiplier, the speed multiplier is insane on that, man. It's okay, wait, let's see this first. 11.1k. That what? Rip Kawerik. He is paper. You have to understand. He is so squishy. I just wanted him to have high offense. I didn't even think about the survival. Purely for showcasing the damage, basically. So the speed multiplier that scales off the target speed. If the target has 200 speed, you're dealing 60% additional damage with skill number 2. 250 speed is going to be 75% additional damage. It is a ton. It is a ton. So if you want to burst with skill 2, yeah, you could just go with as much attack and critical hit damage as possible. Yeah, very close to one-shotting this wave. And if he had speed buff, that would be crazy. With Yuna, you know, you would get the speed buff, of course. You would get an attack buff 30% of the time. What is it? You got 2 chances at 30% each to get an upgrade from attack buff to greater attack buff. So not bad. But Yuna is not a hero you want to bring in Golem, though. She is ice. That's unfortunate. He Ken uses skill 3 here, so we don't have a defense break. It would line up with Kawerik going right after. Okay, let's try to get that defense break. No, Ken didn't. You know, he didn't beat him in speed, so to go first. And now the tree is gonna cleanse that defense break. It's okay, the run is over. Anyways, Ken did well, he took more damage. That's why he was MVP here. Kawerik still destroying here, but we really need the defense break to be lined up. That's the thing. Have the greater attack, have the defense break applied, so we can see those numbers. The skill 3 with the speed buff. That's more something that's gonna happen in like raid, you know, on longer battles. Really cool animation. Okay, land the defense break, but then it's gonna be the skill number 2. If he does land it, we still don't have the greater attack buff. That's the thing, though. That's skill 2, and it was 49,000, I believe, with defense break. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be showcasing him in other areas of the game. PvE and PvP, so stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, let's see here. That's the prime, man. The synchronization of this team is not working out. I wanted to have this a 3-man setup. I guess I should have just brought like a Tamarine, like made a 4-man setup, just so I could have like a higher uptime on the attack or greater attack buff. And just have maybe a dual attack trigger. Oh man, I didn't notice the damage on this one. That was his skill 1, defense broken with greater attack buff. Wow, I missed it. Well, you guys can check it out. I'm sure the balls got chunked there. I'm sure. Okay, last run here. That's the thing though. I mean, Golem 11, like I said, it's not a place you want to farm. Most of the time, the value of the sets are not as good as in the other hunts. So if you like really need the attack set for maybe a hero that depends on you know, counter attacks, you don't want to like have a bunch of speed. Maybe martial artist scan, something like that. Counter set, Elbrus Ritual Sword. You're in early game. The thing is, even Wyvern is easier to farm than Golem. You just need your frontliner to hold, you know, hold the front, and you can have a Soul Weaver or 2 Soul Weaver. You could go double Soul Weavers. Anyways, I made a bunch of Wyvern videos, guys. Wyvern 11, so you can check that under my channel. Different, you know, group compositions, 3-man team, free-to-play teams. So check that out if you are trying to farm that place. If you're having some difficulties, you definitely don't need any 4 or 5-star heroes there. Man, okay, I definitely want to see him going all out. Like, if I can have that defense break happening before he goes, if I can have like an attack buff or greater attack buff up most of the time, man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. It would come down to the survival after that. Like, how much can, like, he cannot take much damage at all. It's his survival, man, is so low. With the gear that I have on him, though, I guess I could scale up his survival. His defense is pretty good. His health is garbage because he's a mage. But together, health and defense, it's okay. It works out. But like on the gear, it's just way too low. Like, what is the increase even? Like, okay, I mean, what is that? Like almost double health from the gear. The defense, yeah, not so much though. Not so much. If you get defense broken, it's over, man. You're gonna get destroyed. That's the thing. If you have more defense than health, yeah, you get defense broken, 70% less defense, and that's what happens in Golem. At least, you know, he's fire, so it's not so bad because the Golem is earth. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Stay tuned for my other showcases. Quick video for Golem for you guys farming that, wondering the numbers. Just the first video. I'll be doing you know, more PVE content. Mascot Hunt. I got maybe a quick damage test in Wyvern 11. Gonna try him in raid. I'm gonna try him in arena, guild wars later as well. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. I got playlists of all sorts: arena, guild wars, guys 6 and how-tos, and Abyss War 62+. So check those out if you haven't. Yeah, a ton of PvE and PvP content, guys. I got best starter guides for my early to mid game players for fast progression. Check that out under my channel or even in the description. Definitely a lot of good stuff in there. And join my Discord server, guys. We have over 1,000 members. If you want to, if you need some help in the game, or if you want to help the community, feel free to join. It is free. Link is in the description. And that's really it for this one. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.